Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and today we're taking a look at from the Transformers Robots in Disguise line. This is the Minicon Battle Pack of Decepticon Hunter, Sideswipe, and Anvil. Anvil is the Minicon. And I didn't mention it in my previous review of Optimus Prime, but it's given the title of Decepticon Hunter 2. As you probably know, these battle packs feature the Commander class, the spiritual successor to Commander class sized figures of, Optimus Prime, Sideswipe, Bumblebee, Grimlock, with Minicons, some of the newer model Minicons, as well as armor bits for the figure. So we're starting off, and I just want to say right off the bat, this version of Sideswipe is so much better than the Warrior class. There's no torso bits to peg together that don't hold. It's just a smooth transformation, and it's a really cool looking car. It does have this nice marbleized plastic here for the red. It looks really good. And like Optimus Prime, it does have weapon storage. Now, if you remember Optimus Prime's figure, the weapon storage borrowed from the Warrior class figure. Well, the same thing is the case here with Sideswipe. It just pegs in, just like that. Yep. Unfortunately, there's no underside hidden-ish weapon storage, but that was the same thing with the Warrior class version of the figure. Now, to get into the transformation, very simple but very fun. First, what you want to do is come in the back here, flip out the rear section. That, of course, becomes the legs. Flip up the feet. Transformation we've seen a dozen times. Go ahead, split the legs. It's a double tab section down there, so everything holds together quite nicely. Got the hood here. You just want to go ahead and flip that back. It's on a double hinge section here. This part right where my finger is really pegs in tightly to the hood there. And in fact, in going back into vehicle mode when you're transforming it, you want to hear a little snap just like that. So go ahead, pull that back, flip it all back. Not too bad of a backpack. And then the arms peg into the side, so you just want to flip those out. Bring them down just so you have a double hinge, and then rotate the forearms forward. They're on ball joints, universal hinges in the shoulders, swivel at the head, ball jointed hips, and swivel knees. It's standard stuff, all fun, all good. And of course, now my one complaint is Sideswipe's weapon here, as you can see, is more of a mace than a sword or anything like that. I'm a little disappointed. I would like to have seen like a clear orange katana or something like he uses, like the ninja sword, since he's supposed to be like a little bit of the ninja character. But yep, holds it quite well. I actually would say he holds it a little bit better than Optimus Prime. And what's nice is the figure does scale with Optimus Prime. They're not of equal height. And here's the Minicon Decepticon Anvil. And it's basically like Bludgeon, only there is some molded differences, but the transformation is the same. You do have that nice detail, silver in the face. The face is a little bit easier to see here than on Bludgeon, but there's no real articulation. Transformation, you just go ahead, flip the feet up, and then you just push the sides in, and everything closes up. And I do want to say that this closes up and pegs together a lot nicer than Bludgeon. So, but you got a little spiky doom ball that rolls around and what have you. So that's about it. I'm sure it's compatible with the launcher. I'm sure you can. I do see little ports here that you could peg armor bits on. Unfortunately, much like Bludgeon, it's not. This Anvil is not compatible with the armor bits that come with Sideswipe. A little disappointed about that, but for the price, it is what it is. You ever notice how he's got a little haunch here, like maybe he's supposed to fly or something? Who knows? Okay, remember with Optimus Prime that the armor bits and the main weapon can all combine into some Decepticon catcher? Well, it's the same thing here. Basically, what you want to do is grab the what'll be the arm claws and then the leg armor. Go ahead, peg that together. I will freely admit right now, I am very concerned about this because these pegs are a little tight. And it's very hard to see if you're stressing holes or anything, so I don't know if over time that will come apart. The next step, what you want to do is there are holes here in the side with that match up to the peg. Um, just want to go ahead and peg uh, these on just like so, and holds together a lot nicer than Optimus Prime's weapon. Next, you have this cute little ninja star thing. Did I say cute? I mean cool. And that just slides. There's a little clip right here that just slides on, and that just fell off the force. I'm not kidding when I say that this does hold together a lot nicer than Optimus Prime. Let me just pop this back together. I probably did not uh, peg it on as well as I could have, but you do get it a nice, good, solid fit here. You're basically making a little bit of a capture claw here. So you got that little ninja star. And then the final step, if you remember, is with the little chest piece here. Basically, you're just going to drop it first, but then you want to peg it into these two holes down here. And then the head. Actually, before you do that, I'm so sorry. They change the head. Actually, also I want to mention the face mask, I should say, clips on much nicer. You want to peg it on just like that, and go ahead, peg it in, and there's your combined Decepticon Hunter capture weapon. And like I said, it holds together quite well. Besides holding together well, the weapon can actually hold the Minicon. It does make Sideswipe a little bit top heavy, but without the Minicon in, it can stand up quite well holding the weapon. That was an issue with Optimus Prime. That's not present here. Armored up Sideswipe looks really good. I would say he looks a little bit better than Optimus Prime. I think it's because the orange of the clear plastic goes a little bit better with that metallic candy apple red. I do like these claws here. They're mountain climbing claws. And it just fits better. Like I said, the face mask clips into the chest piece a lot better than on Prime. It holds in and stuff like that, which is good because you do have to flip it around for the weapon mode and for this chest mode. One thing that's really cool is that little ninja star thing pegs into his tire here, and you can't spin it. So it does have a little bit of functionality there that was missing with Optimus Prime's armor mode. Sideswipe is a great figure. Anvil's kind of cool. I think I like it a little more than Bludgeon. Between the two sets, Optimus Prime and Bludgeon and Sideswipe and Anvil, I would say pick up Sideswipe and Anvil first. The armor bits work a lot better. The combined weapon holds together. Sideswipe is just a great figure, and we've really needed a good, solid Sideswipe figure besides the Legion class version. I got this figure from Big Bad Toy Store. Technically, this is supposed to be a 2016 figure, which means probably won't be seeing it on retail shelves until after the new year. But definitely, solid figure, worth pickup. This is your old pal Chuck. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next time.